Breaking Through News is continuing our coverage of James Arball, a former Mennonite missionary that admitted to performing and receiving sex acts from boys as young as 5 years old while he was serving as a missionary in the war-torn and natural disaster-ravaged country of Haiti. Arball was scheduled to be sentenced earlier today in U.S. District Court, but after a brief hearing, the case is now in limbo. The judge in the case said she needed more time to calculate Arball's sentencing guidelines, but since her calendar is full, she did not set a future sentencing date, only stating that she would have to rearrange some things on her schedule before setting a date. For those of you unfamiliar with the Arball case, we have attached our initial report to this update.
In the aftermath of Hurricane Matthew, the worst storm to hit Haiti in 52 years, Haitians struggled to survive, and a humanitarian crisis ensued on the already impoverished island. While the citizens dealt with this despair, one man used their misfortune and his position as a Christian missionary to exploit and molest the island's most vulnerable citizens, children. Today, in a federal courthouse in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia, James Daniel Arball pleaded guilty to knowingly traveling to a foreign country to perform illicit sexual acts with a minor while being a U.S. citizen. A scruffy, unshaven Arball dressed in a wrinkled orange Central Virginia Regional Jail jumpsuit told the judge, quote, "I touched a minor sexually," unquote. That minor was the 5-year-old son of a pastor in Jeremy, a city devastated by Hurricane Matthew. Here is a YouTube video of Arball and Jeremy back in 2014.
Dear Fellowship Bible Church, my name is James Arball. I'm a tent maker missionary here in beautiful Jeremy, Haiti. I do media ministry, showing movies and producing movies. And you've been supporting me for a long time. I really appreciate your prayers. Thank you. I recently moved to Jeremy. I was in the Gonaive area. Before I left, I formed a committee there to show movies, the same as I'm doing with my spare movie equipment. They are amazing. Although they haven't shown as many times as I have, or shown to as many people, their results are amazing. They have 22 people that have accepted Christ this quarter, including 2 witch doctors.
Breaking Through must note that even though Arball only pleaded guilty to 1 count and only admitted in court to that 1 sex act, in a federal affidavit filed by Homeland Security Investigations Special Agent Tammy Ketchum in September of 2017, a counselor at the Family Life Resource Center in Harrisonburg, Virginia, reported Arball to authorities after he told the counselor that he had sexual contact with multiple boys across the island. According to the affidavit, investigators interviewed Arball several times where he admitted that he had sexual contact, including oral sex, with at least 21 boys over a 10-year period while he was a missionary on the island. 40-year-old James Daniel Arball was born in Charlottesville, Virginia, and his last known address was in Stewart's Draft. He attended Mountain View Mennonite Church in Lyndhurst, Virginia, and was a board member for Walking Together for Christ Haiti. Walking Together for Christ has a website, but when we clicked on the link, it was a non-functional site. In court to show support for Arball was his mother, Miriam, father John, and brother Joe. After the hearing, I asked what was next for the family. Miriam Arball told us that she is going to trust in the Lord. Her husband John said it is our desire that he go through extreme counseling. He told me it is John's desire to make things right with the one he was charged with, referencing the 5-year-old victim from Jeremy, Haiti. Arball faces a maximum of 30 years in prison, a $250,000 fine, and life on supervised probation. What will happen next is a pre-sentence report will be drafted up, and then on June 13th at 10:30 a.m., Arball will return here to this courthouse to face sentencing in front of the judge. In Harrisonburg, Theodore Whitelow for Breaking Through.